Booster Therapy, your cure for that pack cracking addiction. We're here with a Gatecrash box, mainly because this box has Shocklands in it, and it was cheaper than a box of, of any of the new Ravnicas. So I'm just like, well, I need some Shocklands, plus there's some other goodies in here that I hope to hit. And it's always fun to just crack an older box of Magic cards. The first time we ventured in to Ravnica, or the first time we returned to Ravnica. If you're looking to support the channel, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Become a patron, patreon.com/boostertherapy. It's in the description, just go click on it. I'm trying to think, I think there's even a handful of good uncommons, like I think Burning Tree is one of them actually, so I'm going to put that aside. And we got the Ooze Flux for our first rare. That's right, this is before they had the little markings on the bottom as well. But mainly we're just hoping for the Shocklands. That's the big hits in here. There's not a ton else. Handful of small cards that are like $5 to $7. Not too bad. And Whispering Madness. I actually like this card a lot. That Cipher mechanic is real nasty if you make it work for yourself. Trying to think what else. Prime Speaker Zagana is pretty good for Mythics. Lord of the Void, I think, is one of them. Oh, there's a Mythic. Obsidat, Ghost Council. I think this might be one of the worst Mythics in the set. Pretty sure it is. I think that one is now a rare in whatever got printed since. It was one of the Masters sets that I saw reprint. This one might be good. I'm going to put that aside. I actually think the Guild Mage is good. Ogre Slumlord. There's actually one of the better rares. If you're going Rat Tribal, real good. I think there's actually some sneaky value in this, especially if I'm able to get this for cheaper than you can get Ravnica Allegiance or Guilds of Ravnica. This is pretty good and still fun to open. I think it was just printed so aggressively. Gideon, Champion of Justice. We got a Planeswalker and our second Mythic really early on. And we got a foil Riot Gear. That big elephant. Lazaz is probably still $6 or $7, right? That sounds right. Maybe not. I think so. Ooh, Holy Mantle is good. Protection from creatures. Yes, please. And Assemble the Legion. It's a couple bucks. This card can get crazy if it's unanswered. Just gets out of hand in those Commander games. High Priest of Penance. It's a nice little political card. Keeps people away from you for a little bit, if they value their permanence. Mind Grind. Remember when that card first came out and I thought it was going to be just the absolute best card ever. It wasn't. If you didn't know, it wasn't. Oh, it's a Gutter Skulk. Filthy looking zombie rat. And the Treasure Thrall. Still no Shocklands. We really want to see all of the shocks that are in here. I think we got Watery Grave is in here. Does this one have Watery Grave and Breeding Pool? I think it does. Hey, well, you know it's got Breeding Pool. I'm pretty sure it has both, which are probably the shocks I'm most interested in. So Breeding Pool, we got our first shock. Track the shocks off to the left there. And then I think the rest are maybe. I suppose if we just look at the color combos, there's probably Godless Shrine, Stomping Ground, and Illuminate Primordial. That's right, all the Primordials are in here too. Which, if again, you're a Commander player, those are really good. Except the green one. Well, the green one is so good that the Rules Committee banned it, and we can't play it in Commander. Sacred Foundry. Alright, 2 of the 5 possible Shocklands. We're doing pretty good. So, Stomping Grounds, Watery Grave, and Godless Shrine. Those are the last 3 in this one. Would love to see them all. And then a duplicate. That's not great. Boros Reckoner. This card used to be crazy good. When this set came out, that might have been one of the more expensive rares in this block. It was just so effective at the time. Very hard to deal with. See, I think this Guild Mage is good. I don't know. I could be super wrong. Hellkite Tyrant, there's one of the better mythics. This might be the best mythic. At that, it's still... Oh! This is a wonderful foil rare if it wasn't banned. You know what I've just noticed? Does that Sylvan Primordial kind of look like Wrenn Six? Or at least the Wrenn part, or the Six part. I don't know who's who, but man, he really does look like that, doesn't he? Man, a foil Sylvan Primordial, that looks great. I just wish it could be played. Well, they unbanned Painter's Servant, so you never know. Maybe they'll unban that one. Probably not. The Gyre Sage, here's a nice solid rare. The Evolve Elf. See, this is a pretty good box. I forgot about all the solid hits we can get here that are just super playable. I mean, I think, again, the reason it's so inexpensive is just because it was printed to, like, no end. Stomping Ground, all right, there we go. 3 of the 5 Shocklands that we can get. Ooh. And a foil forest. That artwork looks amazing. Put that one off to the side. Put it with my other foil lands. Experiment one. There's, I think, $1 uncommon. And the Consuming Aberration. This card's super good for Commander too. Play it in my Mimeoplasm deck. I think it actually even came with the Precon Mimeoplasm, and for good reason, it really just works in that one. Another Burning Tree in this area. And the Gruul Rage Beast. And Massive Raid. I have actually used this in my Goblin deck, the Krenko deck. Look at those eyes. Look at his eyes light up. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm done. I'm going to keep that off the side too, just because I'll probably swap that out because I don't think the one in there is foil. Death Pact Angel. Man, that's 4 mythics now. And we're maybe halfway through the box. Man, that is some deadly looking artwork. This, I feel like if this would have been the box we opened when we first bought one of these, we'd be losing our mind right now. Like, we're just getting hit after hit. Another mythic, a duplicate mythic. What the heck? Obsidian Ghost Council again. Well, we got duplicate mythics. This box is starting to get weird. Was that common? Was there a lot of duplicate mythics in Gatecrash or Return or any of those? I feel like that's not a normal thing. Well, Treasury Thrall. We're starting to get duplicates because we already hit him. The Thrall. He was actually pretty good too. Another Holy Mantle. And the Foundry Champion. They called the champion. What is that little marking down there? Lockwood, is that so? Artist signature. I guess I'm just Not as used to seeing that on the card art. Oh, Mr. Lockwood really wanted to make sure people knew who he was. And now we know. The Night Veil Spectre. This is a fun card with some really cool artwork. This is one that I think a lot of people tried to force their way into playing when this was standard legal. Just those mechanics are really impactful. That kind of disruption is so good. Watery Grave. Come on, let us luck out. Which one do we need? Stomping Ground say we need Godless Shrine. We've got them all. And another foil land. Nice. Oops. So we got, I don't know, maybe 9 or so packs left. Definitely getting down to the bottom now. But man, we have gotten some hits. This is ridiculous. And, oh, Experiment one. And the Immortal Servitude. That's an interesting card. And look at that artist. Who is that? You didn't even have to see the name. You just got to look at the artwork. And you're like, yeah, that's Seb McKinnon. I didn't realize he was doing art all the way back in Gatecrash. That is another beautiful piece. I think Rapid Hybridization might be one of the better cards too. Another Luminate Primordial. Well, at least it's one of the ones we can use. Basically a Swords to Plowshares creature. Not bad. I'm just looking for that Godless Shrine now. I want to get one of each. I'm greedy. I've already got a couple of them. Ooh, the Firemane Angel. Avenger, sorry. It is an angel though. And we got a foil Blusterstrade Spy. Balustrade? 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 I don't know. But he's foil. And nice. Merciless Eviction. Nice little $3 rare. Really nice board wipe. Again, if you're a Commander player. I know you modern players out there like, it's not that good, it's slow, it costs 6 mana, yeah. It's Commander, man. It's real good, and not many of us play competitive, like CEDH, so I think that Thrall Parasite's pretty good. Clan Defiance. And a Crown Ceratok for a foil. I have so many cards just sitting around me right now that I gotta sort through. It's gonna take me forever. Maybe I'll just ship it to somebody's house and just say, here, enjoy. 5 Alarm Fire. What a name for a card. It's almost as good as Shenanigans. Yep, Shenanigans is a card. You didn't even know. Came out in Modern Horizons. Shenanigans. You knew what Chiller Pillar was, but not Shenanigans. Cynic Charm. Fathom Mage. It's another good evolving creature. Especially if you're playing any sort of 1/1 counter deck, Atraxa or Peering Toothy. It's really effective. Always good to draw cards. Unexpected Results. Man, I remember how many different decks used to be built around that. I think still people do some things with it, even with Modern. I think there is still some unexpected blah 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 insert name decks. Ooh, Illusionist Bracers, there's a good one. Take that, super useful card. Yeah, I feel like we've gotten everything that you'd want to get for the most part besides the Godless Shrine. I can't really think of much else you're going to get in these boxes, especially when they're under 90 bucks. Hey, all right, the Black Primordial. This is a really, really good one. Really, really, really good. We got a Scab Clan Charger foil. Well, all right, 2 packs left. Oops, messing up my pile. Those are my good uncommons, I think. 2 shots to hit our Godless Shrine. It's in this one, I can feel it. Here it comes. Ooh, Boros Charm, that's right, that's in here. Ah! Oh, Borborigamos Enraged. Well, we got a 6th Mythic, and it's the big old Cyclops. Do you want a commander deck? Do you? Do you want an Enraged land deck? With Wrenn Six? Okay, we're going to do it. Fine. Fine. Twist my arm. Make it happen. Just be discarding lands and hurting people. Undercity Plague. I didn't even know what that card was. Doesn't seem that good. Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging in there and watching the Gatecrash. This was actually pretty fun and not a bad box. Again, less than $100 for these things, less than $90. And we got some good hits. Thank you so much for tuning in to Booster Therapy. Why can't I play this card? Goodbye.